picking up damage on the sandbag. That's pretty much basically what bat drop combos are. You can do them with almost every aerial, and every character has to kind of use their aerials pretty creatively in order to do it.
Yeah, and sometimes you even get creative things like you'll see a bat drop rest with Jigglypuff.
Yeah. Also, there's a back wall. Here, I'll show it to you. There's a back wall behind the camera. So.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, it's about 50 feet behind the platform.
Yeah.
50?
50. And you'll see that some strategies will actually use that strategically.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because the whole challenge of home run contest is you got to do a lot of damage to the sandbag using what are high knockback moves while also keeping it in that very confined space. Because as soon as the sandbag hits the ground, you lose control of your character, and then that runs over.
Yeah. All right, so you want to get started?
I mean, I'm down. I'm ready. If you're ready, we're ready.
I'm ready whenever you are.
Let's do it. All right, let's start with Dr. Mario.
So Dr. Mario, so he did up air, bat drop up air.
Oh my god. This is so.
Okay, he missed there. So he's doing what we call jump, jump, catch bat drops, or JJC. And that's where you double jump before you grab and catch the bat. The world record strategy actually doesn't use that particular technique. It uses single jump bat drop downers that auto cancel, which is extremely difficult to do. So because it's not very speedrun friendly, he's doing the jump, jump, catch instead.
I see. So in terms of a speedrun, are we looking at time as well as distance, or how is this like kind of gauged?
I think time. There should be a timer on the screen. Gamer, can we get a timer on the screen?
I wish I got that first run.
Yeah, it was so close.
So he did one bat drop downer that was auto cancel, but because getting so many of them consecutively is difficult.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We take those.
We definitely take those.
I think that was a mid hit. So something I should explain. That was a close hit.
Yeah.
So the bat has 4 different hitboxes.
3. Oh yeah, the no ping hit.
Yeah. So there's tipper, mid hit, close hit, and no ping hit, which is the handle. So a tipper does about 3% worth more damage than a mid hit, which does about 3% more than a close hit. It actually does the same amount of damage. It's just that basically a tipper at 0% is equal to a mid hit at 3%, which is equal to a close hit at 6%.
Okay, so you're saying it's different knockback.
Different knockback,
but not different damage.
Not different damage.
Okay.
And also that's just approximate. It's not like actually exactly 3% better.
Oh, jeez.
So the Mario strategy, he's going to be doing up air to bat drop forward air all in one jump, which I personally find really hard.
Yeah, it's actually like really hard.
We see him getting it like almost every time.
Especially because in single player you don't have access to C-stick, right?
Oh, is he going to get that? Oh, wow. So he did a slight simplification of the world record strategy. So the world record strategy has both of those bat drop downers as slow fall auto cancels, and just to give himself a little bit extra time, in the speed run, he made the second one have a delayed fastball. So you're going to hear the term delayed fastball thrown around a lot. What that means is that you fastball after using the aerial, as opposed to fastballing and using the aerial at the same time.
I can totally see. You were saying that like a lot of these techniques like helped you in Melee as well, and those are totally things that we use in like shield pressure and like just aggressive play and stuff.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Let's go.
First hit. Okay, so there's a few interesting things here to talk about. First is that Luigi's forward tilt angled downwards doesn't actually have knockback.
Yeah,
and that's it's some kind of error. It's some kind of mistake in the game's programming. They forgot to give it knockback or something.
Really?
So you use a down angled forward tilt to pack on an extra 10% or so before doing the bat swing. You also saw a good demonstration of one of Luigi's down air spike hitboxes there.
Dude,
Bowser's the first character we'll see where the tipper isn't the strongest move to finish with. So
forward smash, right?
Fully charged forward smash is stronger than the bat.
Oh man, I'm screwing up this ending.
Dude, I also think it's super interesting. Like, other characters have to like stomp or kind of reset the sandbag with the bat drops. Bowser up Bs, weak up Bs, right?
Yeah, aerial up B. It's one of the strongest bat drop combos in the game in terms of damage. I think a bat throw up B does over 50 damage.
Wow. Okay.
If all the up B hits connect.
But it's a little slower, right? Than some of the
it's
other
very
characters?
slow because the up B just just takes a long time.
What the heck?
You got this. I believe.
Yeah, it's just like weird little flubs.
So something else is Bowser's up forward smash has 2 different hitboxes. Okay, that's sent the wrong way. Oh, is that still salvageable?
Oh, no.
Okay.
It was really bad percent, so it's
So Bowser's forward smash has a tipper hitbox and a close hitbox. The tipper makes like a smack sound, the same as like his up air, and the close one doesn't have a smack sound. They send at different trajectories, and at lower percent, the non-tipper hitbox sends it at a longer distance. But at a higher percent, such as the percent he's trying to get for this strategy, the tipper hitbox is stronger.
I see. That's so yeah. It's just super interesting because like, you know, you're pretty much speedrunning or you're trying to optimize like a certain strategy, and like it's very interesting to see all these little things make a very big difference.
Yeah, huge difference.
It's kind of like a 25-segment speedrun.
So
honestly,
the bat disappeared, and that's one kind of annoying factor of home run contest is occasionally when the bat hits the ground, it disappears, and to our knowledge, that's totally random.
Yeah.
So it's not like any error he made that previous attempt failed. It's just that the bat disappeared after the bat drop up B, and he couldn't continue because the bat disappeared.
Yeah, I don't know why this is like turning into a run killer. I have no idea why.
This does not look easy. So I don't know.
This is actually supposed to be one of the easier strats in my run. In fact, I was contemplating doing the world record strat, which I happen to hold.
You got this.
Ooh, okay, missed the catch drop. Something else to keep in mind is that there's no C-stick in one-player modes. So all these aerials that he's doing are done completely manually. So keep in mind that if he does a bat drop down air, he has to quickly double tap Z and then press down air. Like he has to press down after he presses Z, and it has to be like immediately after.
And without fast forward, right?
Exactly.
Oftentimes. And
if
that's
he's
a really
delayed
hard
fast forward,
input.
you got to do double Z, down air, and then smash down, all in rapid succession.
Yes!
Let's go.
Yes!
All right, that's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Team beer.
Pretty good percent.
Yeah, this should go like 3,200, 33.
Yeah, it was a 33.
33, okay.
Yeah, Bowser's his fully charged forward smash, it either does 32 or 33. Just kind of depends on fractional percents, which yes, they are.
Yeah, so
a thing.
fractional percents very much come into play with bat attacks.
Yeah.
Actually, all bat throws do a 0.5% extra than what the game is displaying.
Yeah.
So occasionally you'll see the bat attack do like an extra percent because it's taking the fractional percents and rounding it up.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do one turnip strat so you guys see what it is.
So
but, yeah.
So the optimal P strategy, you pull a bomb at the end. Obviously, that isn't speedrun viable. So he's gonna attempt it once just in case he has some crazy luck. Okay, so he got a turn up. You also might have noticed he turned around before throwing the turn up down. That's because Peach's downwards item throw actually is behind her.
Yeah.
So the only way to hit the sandbag with the item with down throw is to turn around and do it.
Interesting. Okay, I see. Another thing I noticed is that we're doing bat throw up and jab.
Bat throw up, jab. So you can jab to reset before the sandbag flies away. Yeah. It's a fast enough move to do that.
It only works with like 4 characters, I think.
It works with Samus, Sheik, Peach, and Kirby can do it with up tilt. You can do bat throw up to turn around up tilt.
Is that the actual strat?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Also,
well, up tilt, doesn't it send the bat? Well, I guess we'll see with Kirby.
well, I won't be using that for this strat, but yeah, it just kind of sends it upwards because it's at low percent.
Oh, I see, and it's just okay.
Yeah, it's the first thing you do in the world record strat, which I also happen to own.
Let's go. Damn, that bat throw jab input looks really tight.
That was a little sloppy.
Mm-hmm.
You might have noticed that there was a bat drop where the bat hit earlier. So that's what we call bat spacing. So the amount of damage the bat does depends on how far it falls before it hits the sandbag. And so you want it to fall the maximum distance. And because of the way the hitbox geometry is, they're kind of rounded on the edges. So if the bat is falling to the side of the sandbag, it actually falls slightly farther before it collides.
I
kind of picture that in your head.
Yeah.
So
I got it.
So you always have to be spaced from the sandbag, and you want to drop the bat to as far to the side as possible with it still hitting.
Right.
And sometimes it won't even hit the sandbag unless the hitbox of the sandbag deforms due to hitting it with your own attack, such as Peach's down air.
Okay. And again, that's like for speed, right?
That's for damage. That's how you max a strategy, is to have your backdrops do slightly more damage by having better spacing.
Okay.
Oh.
So that was supposed to be a short hop down air.
Yeah. It's kind of annoying to get used to everybody's jump squat, to be honest.
Yeah. This should be completion.
Oh, let's go.
So he got a mid hit there. It's kind of difficult.
No, that was tipper.
That was a tipper?
That was tipper. Yeah, sometimes
okay.
Yoshi's can be a little bit deceiving. Also, I'm pretty sure that was like on one of the last frames of of time.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
That was really, really close.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Yoshi's my favorite character to play. I happen to hold a world record with him as well.
Solid score. So his world record actually uses the technique that he didn't do, and that's double jump cancel bad drops.
Oh, yeah.
So you jump, you catch drop, and then you jump fair.
Yeah.
And then that just you just land sooner when you do that. So it's a little bit faster.
Yeah. So Donkey Kong is a potential run killer. It's just like hard to be. It's hard to execute, and it's also sometimes really difficult as far as time is concerned.
So DK is another character where he has this option stronger than the bat swing, and that's his charge B.
Yeah.
But there's a little nuance I should point out, which is that DK has two different fully charged punches. The one that's stored is weaker than if you don't store it,
Really?
by a very significant amount.
Okay, so if we're talking rest punishes with DK.
Yeah, you don't want to store your punch. You want to have it so that his arm winds around 10 times and then press B again.
Okay. So that's
it
the
also
timing of the
makes a
cue?
different sound. It makes the smack sound instead of the thud sound. If you know what I mean?
I did not know that. That's kind of like a Falcon punch, like being like the aerial one. Is
Yeah,
stronger,
aerial
right?
Falcon punch
Yeah.
is significantly stronger than the grounded Falcon punch. So that back air to backdrop up air is surprisingly difficult to do.
It's really hard.
And one reason is because another kind of like, I guess a little nuance with the way this is done is the horizontal position that the bat is dropped at depends on where in your jump animation you are. And this is particularly noticeable with characters that have like spinning double jumps.
Yeah.
You know, like how the Marios, like they spin around when they do their double jump?
Oh,
Like
I
where
see
in
what
that
you're
spin
saying.
they are, determines where the bat is dropped.
Like,
Right.
that keeps on disappearing whenever I get a good run. Yeah, there's one RNG element with Donkey Kong where you have to make sure that, or you just have to hope that the bat doesn't disappear.
Does it happen more often with DK?
No. I mean, there's one nuance where if you drop the bat 4 times, regardless of whether it hits the ground, on the 4th time it will always disappear.
Oh, I see. Oh, it's because DK ends up dropping the bat.
Right
No.
here.
Right there.
See,
Okay.
yeah,
it
that,
just happened
that was
again.
a random disappearance.
Yeah, it's just random.
see.
And it's happened every single time I had a good run.
Yeah, this is just RNG at this point.
Yeah, there's a couple more RNG strats down the cast too, like Game & Watch.
Yeah, Game & Watch, we're going to get a Judgment 9, which it's a 1 in 7 chance.
Makes sense.
And 1 in 7, I'll explain that later when we get
Yeah,
to
I
Game &
was
Watch.
gonna. What?
it's not 1 in 9, it's a 1 in 7.
game is-
So the world record strategy, which Typo has.
Yep.
Wait, I forget. Do you actually do bat drop forward air in the world record strategy?
I didn't.
You did.
Um,
Okay, so
yeah.
the old world record strategy that this is a slight variant of uses a bat drop fair as the first or as the second bat drop instead of a bat drop down air. But it's fair does more damage. It's also a little slower because you can't fastball it as soon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is starting to become a little nerve-wracking just because of this beginning.
It's it sounds like the timing in the beginning. He's doing the up air early and the bat is hitting away. Is that what's going on, or?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just a
It
matter
looks
of
to
timing.
me like he's not dropping the bat at the right position.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Position. Okay.
Because remember when I said, see how the bat was more to the right that time when he dropped it?
Sure.
Because it's at a different part in the jump animation. That just makes it drop more to the right.
But is that not like a timing thing?
No.
It's definitely a timing thing.
Or like timing between the bat and the up air.
Yeah, it's actually, well, it's 2 timing. It's the timing between your jump and your back air, and then it's also the timing of when you drop it as well. I think I'm dropping too early. Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, if you drop too late, then you can't do the up air in time. If you drop too early, the bat is too far to the left.
Right. Okay.
And that's the
that's the difficulty of not having a C stick is you got to do a falling up air without jumping.
yeah, that would actually make Donkey Kong very easy.
Because you have to like control aerial drift and then also just like do an instant aerial at the right time. So there's like a lot of considerations and a lot of technicality.
Is this it?
Oh!
Okay. So you're supposed to do 4 bat throw forward and then a bat throw down. Bat throw down does more damage. It does I think 25.5, whereas bat throw forward is 21.5, I think.
Just disappeared again.
But you can't do bat throw down the whole time because the bat will bounce up afterwards. So you do the last one as bat throw down, and then you don't need the bat anymore at that point because you're doing a charge B as your finisher. This is a strategy that's very tight on time. So you have to do the bat throws like as soon as possible.
Yeah,
and if you try to do it too fast, you get a life shield instead. Or an accidental roll.
Right. Yeah, it's an accidental roll that you get.
So if I'm new to home run contests and I want to get into like the scene, so to speak, obviously there are videos and strategies, but like where would you go as like a starter to get resources?
So you go into the melee menu and then you go to 1-player mode and then stadium and home run contest.
I think you meant, where would you find guides and stuff? Unfortunately,
Damn it, Typo! Come on, man! Don't do me like that.
All right, I'm just gonna switch up my strat. I'm done with this.
It's the Falcon strat.
All right, so he's doing straight bat drops in this simplification.
Okay.
But anyway, to answer your question, unfortunately the resources are very scattered now, especially with the All This Brawl going offline. Because All This Brawl was where I guess Nintendo Dojo is what it was more recently known as. That's where the Stadium community had lived the past few years.
I see.
We pretty much moved to Discord. There's a Discord chat for Stadium. I don't know how to find it if you're not already in it.
Oh, come on. Wait.
But I'll tweet about that after this. After the speedrun.
I think a lot of people would be interested right now. So
yeah, there is an old guide on GameFAQs, the one by Esquito, which even though it's missing all of the world record strategies.
Nope.
Oh, that was at 28%. So it was one swing, one wind up short.
Do you actually count to 10, or is it like a?
Yeah, you count to 10.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't count to 10. I just wait until I'm almost out of time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I count to 10 when I do it.
I'm trying to do it fair in the beginning to squeeze out a little bit more percent.
So these are jump, catch, bat drops. All right, that's it.
That's definitely not what I wanted. But I had a feeling that Donkey Kong was going to be a little bit of a rough character to do. So at least we got like a good score out of it, you know.
Yeah. So will you have to do a harder strategy with another character later on to make up for the lack of distance?
I think I already made up for it with the time, like in the earlier characters that I've done. And yeah, I think most of my other strategies are gonna probably make up the other time.
So what's the goal? Do we have like a time goal and a distance goal?
Yes, 100,000 feet in an hour.
Okay.
So he's doing some jump catches to speed up slightly.
Let's go!
Spear.
First
Team
try.
Wait, is that the world record strategy that you did?
No, but I did get it on the first try, which is pretty sick.
Okay.
So we saw a bat drop up air at the end to send the bag into the back wall to set up for the aerial Falcon punch.
Yeah.
So if you double jump, do like a max height double jump, and you press Falcon punch at the same time you use your second jump, you can use Falcon punch while in the air before you land, and that does significantly more knockback than if it's on the ground.
And I think the only person that we've seen do that in actual competitive play is Lord. Like, he does that as an edge guard sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Is that the same thing?
Well...
Or does he land, actually?
I don't know if he does it to get more knockback. I think it's more for positioning.
Yeah. I guess if someone gets Falcon Punch, it doesn't matter, like, if it's slightly stronger or not. They're going to die.
Also, a fun fact about Falcon Punches, you can angle Falcon Punches, or aerial Falcon Punches up and down.
Oh, yeah.
Like Jigglypuff's pound.
Yeah, but you can't do it in home run contests because you're always out of time.
Right, you're always out of time.
Yeah.
Also, it doesn't do more knockback or damage. It's purely like aesthetics, and like I guess if you're recovering with that for some reason, you can move upwards slightly.
So Ganon is an interesting one. Like Ganon is like the first, like, so I've tried this strategy myself. Would you say Ganon is like a good one to start with if you're just like trying to get into his home run contest?
Not really, no.
No, okay.
Yeah, his jump is like really awkward. It's just like an awkward height. I mean, I like Yoshi. Yoshi's kind of cool.
Yeah, I think Yoshi is a pretty easy one.
Samus?
Just backdrops. Samus, but Samus also has to do.
Oh no.
Okay, so there the Warlock Punch hit.
Yeah.
Before the bat, it's supposed to hit after the bat.
That was just bad spacing.
So
that was just the bat, not
Warlock
bat.
Punch has some weird hitboxes. There's a hitbox at Ganon's head that does 34%. The one right in front of him does 30%. And there's another one that's 32%. So by having the sandbag, it's the one that's in front of Ganon and slightly up, that's 32. So by having the bat hit the sandbag first, you get a higher knockback hitbox of Warlock Punch.
Because it hits it like into it?
Right, yeah. And again, this is like a pretty significant increase in knockback by getting that different hitbox.
Yeah, I'm not doing that though. I can't. It's too inconsistent.
Yeah, so the world record strategy uses what we call a reverse Warlock Punch, and that's where you throw the bat up on the right side of the sandbag and do a Warlock Punch facing left on the left side. And the bat will send the sandbag into Ganon's head, and it gets the head hitbox, which is the best one. And then it goes back to the right.
Well, I mean, you can also do it with going forward as well.
You can do it going forward as well, that's true.
So, you might have already mentioned this, but like, so the head hitbox does more damage. Is it also by default like more knockback as well?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so it's like double.
Yeah.
Well,
So double in the sense there are two things that make it stronger.
Yeah.
Oh, a little bit of improvising right there.
That's it.
Yeah, all right.
Awesome. Yeah, that's not the.
That's not the head hitbox, was it?
That was like the 32% hitbox, I think.
No, that was just the regular
that was the
one.
normal one? Okay.
That was a regular one. Yeah,
Okay.
I intentionally do it just because it's a lot more consistent. I'm going to take a selfie while I'm waiting for this to land, actually.
So this is probably getting like 9,000. Ganon's one of the few characters that can get it over 9999.9. The game actually okay, I was like shortly.
Oh, that's not
a little under 8,000. That wasn't very well maxed, is the issue.
Yeah, that was not the percentage that I wanted, but we take it for now. Maybe I might go back and redo Ganon later in the run. All right, shout-outs to PPMD, Craiggasm.
Aw.
All right, so Falco is one of the few characters that can do a bat throw down combo. He's doing bat throw down to down air, which bat throw down is more damage than a bat drop. And then he's also going to be utilizing the double hit, no knockback of up air. So you might notice sometimes Falco's up air second hit doesn't do any knockback.
Second hit.
Second hit.
Those are first hits, as far as I can
those are
yes.
the laser.
Yes, some of those are double hits. And so it's kind of random which one you get, or it's more like it's very hard to be precise enough to always get the double hit. Yeah,
when it comes to at least the way I do it is I just view them as completely random and hope that the bat doesn't go anywhere. That's actually a really good score. I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting to get that high percent. So that'll make up for some of the other sloppy runs that I had.
So you wanted the second hit on that to get
because
extra damage,
it does
right?
more damage, right? But if you might get the second hit that does knockback and then your run's over, or you might miss the second entirely and you lose damage.
Wow.
So Fox single jump bat drop downers are, in my opinion, really difficult.
They're some of the hardest in the game.
Because just the sheer speed you got to do them at, you got to do downers without fast falling.
Yeah.
Do you do the downers with Z, or do you switch to A?
No, use A.
I use A as well.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Otherwise, pressing Z 3 times rapid succession is very difficult.
I'm down. I'm down to spam.
Yeah, I usually get like nairs and stuff because you have to do a very precise tilt input in order to get the down air to happen without fast falling or like not doing anything. Yeah, I just fast fall by accident.
So the actual world record strategy for this, you do a bat drop up air and then a bat throw down air before doing single jump bat drop downers. But just for the sake of the speed run, again, he's trying to do an easier strategy, just bat drop downers, and then the weak back air in the beginning for extra damage.
Was this strategy at one point the world record?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it was.
It was the first strategy that got 4,000 Fox.
Really?
Done by, yeah, Mac.
Oh, it was Mac that did it? Oh
yeah,
my god.
Mac was the first person to do this.
Talk about a throwback. Watch this, it's Mac Miller.
He's gonna get it.
Oh, the
laser
laser!
too. Oh, that laser's really hard to do, actually.
Oh my god. That little bit of extra damage.
You gotta
Just
jump,
that little extra bit.
you have to jump backwards, and then without doing a turnaround B, laser forwards, and then also be in tipper position.
Right, right.
And optimally, you would
God.
fast follow. He had enough time to not fast follow it, which
Yeah,
made it
actually-
slightly easier.
I actually was intending to fast forward. It just didn't come out, but I barely had enough time to.
That was a really good score.
I feel like you need a really good controller for home run contests.
No, you don't.
No?
Because the thing is, the really good controllers that have good dash back, they have like some weird input inconsistencies with the analog stick, and that's really bad. That's a run killer, you know.
Okay.
This is one of the first. That's the first character we're seeing with a strategy that I pioneered, and that's what's called the flying start. And that's where instead of you turn around and grab the bat, you actually grab the bat in the air while jumping towards the sandbag. And because Ness can double jump cancel, it's like particularly good with him.
It's pretty tough.
So it's you short hop towards the bat, grab it, and then double jump backwards with the side B?
Yes. And he's also one of the few characters that can do auto cancel down or bat jumps.
I want to practice this bat jump. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm
So-
going to go from a 4K strat.
You have to delay the downer, or you have to delay the fastball enough so that you don't have to out cancel it.
Oh, I see. So it's like a perfect auto cancel, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
let's go.
Oh, that's a really good run.
Yeah, those bat drops were so unmaxed, but yeah, let's do it. Yeah, that was actually the world record strat for a really long time. Just like really unoptimized. Actually, recently.
Oh wow, you did get 4,000. I didn't realize you got 4K with that.
Yeah. Well, the magic percent for 4K is 236.
236. Yeah.
I actually just recently got a new Nest score, which I will be releasing soon. The video.
Yeah, Ice Climbers gonna be using the glitch for this.
Yeah.
So Ice Climbers can do alternating bat throws.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is some RNG. You can reliably freeze the sandbag off of Nana's up throw and F throw, and you have to have Popo input a side B at the same time her hammer connects during the throw animation.
Yeah.
But Nana's throw direction is random in home run contest because the sandbag's in the middle of the platform.
Right.
So you got to keep doing it until she forward throws.
Yep.
So you desync them by doing a bat throw up. The Z input makes
Nana's just like
makes
chilling.
Nana do a grab after Bobo does the bat throw. And then there's a technique called alternating bat throws, and you can have Ice Climbers alternate throwing the bat at the sandbag in rapid succession. And each bat throw up does 24.5%.
Yeah, I've seen it. I think a lot of people in the stream might not have. So when we get there, it's going to be amazing.
It's going to be really high.
It's one of my favorite things, actually. It's absurdly fast.
So also there's Ice Climbers highlight a peculiarity about the bat,
This
and
is so
that's that a tipper is not the strongest bat attack at high damage. In fact, a bat throw down or bat throw up does more knockback.
Oh!
Wait,
That's the input.
I don't know how much this is going to get, but I want to check it out. That was weird.
I'm just excited to see that alternating bat throw again. I love that shit.
I'm probably going to do it again because I don't think this is going to get very high.
Yeah.
of a
Yeah,
score.
because that was like a bat throw up that then landed on the sandbag, which is not very strong.
It's actually
Right.
like not bad a score. Yeah, I'm
It's like
gonna
better
redo
than
it.
most of your other
I'm
ones.
definitely going to redo it.
Ice Climbers is one of two characters that can get over the limit. The limit is so while the stadium, like the field, kind of goes like infinitely, or not infinitely. It stops at a certain point. The actual physical ground ends at 11,347.2.
I don't know if I like
Any
that.
score past that, the bag will slide off and just fall into the abyss, and the game will freeze.
I really want to see that at the end.
Yeah,
I've
if
seen it
we had
before.
extra time, it'd be cool if Typo can pull that off.
Yeah, I definitely can do it. For the sake of the run right now, I'm just going to accept whatever score I get. I think it's going to be like maybe 6-2. Well,
I think you can do better than that.
I can.
Yeah.
I might just like loop back to it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's better than skipping a character entirely. But this is like equivalent to skipping like Pikachu.
That's true. So Kirby was the last character to break 1,000 meters.
You're welcome.
And Typo was the first one to do it. He did it like only a few months ago or like last year.
What? What? Oh, really?
Yeah.
So this is a recent thing.
It took that long.
1,000 feet?
1,000 meters.
Meters. Okay.
Yeah. I knew someone was going to make that mistake.
So we say meters because having the game in meter mode has a significance in home run contests because the platform is a different dimension in meter mode, and also the PAL version only has access to meters. The NTSC version can get meters by switching the game language to Japanese.
Right. How much bigger is the platform?
It's not much bigger. It's longer enough that some characters that can turn around and grab the bat have to take a step forward before they can grab the bat.
I see.
Also, the back wall is slightly farther back, so any strategies that use the back wall are affected by the longer platform. But the platform is also higher. And because the platform is higher, all strategies will go slightly farther at equivalent percent because the bag is in the air slightly longer.
That makes sense.
So Typo's doing the old world record strategy that doesn't use single jump bat drops and doesn't use the bat throw up tilt technique.
Yeah,
both of which were necessary in order to break 1,000 meters.
Yeah, I was gonna ask because like the strategy right now it looks pretty straightforward. I was surprised if this was like the world record one. So I was curious what the difference was.
You also might notice that he's drifting to the left during these downers. That's because you want to avoid the landing hitbox of downer, which has horizontal knockback.
I almost got the strat first try, and now it's like hanging me out. Oh, shit.
Get it?
Oh!
He pressed the wrong button.
Wait.
That was not on purpose, just for the record.
Kirby usually ends up getting what we call an aerial tipper. That's when the bag is in the air when it's hit. And that also results in more distance. Again, just because the bag's at a higher position when you hit it. So it spends more time in the air flying.
Right. It's that physics.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that actually wasn't an aerial tipper.
Yeah.
Just because it wasn't maxed enough for the downer to have enough knockback.
Yeah, I don't know where the maxing went with that, but...
How much difference is it if it's like slightly aerial, do you think, in terms of
It
feet?
can make like 100 feet difference.
Really?
Yeah, it's significant for some people, but not for everybody.
Real quick, let's give a shout out to Crenshaw_Pete for the $10 donation he put towards DJ Nintendo.
Yes, thank you very much, Kirby. Thanks for the donations. Don't forget that this is a charity event. We're supporting St. Jude's Children's Hospital.
Yeah, do it for the kids.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. So we're the Iron Man contest, pretty much, right?
Yeah, I'm doing an Iron Man right now.
He's doing a 25 character Iron Man. In fact,
by himself. It's him versus the sandbag.
Oh.
So Samus, you can use some bounce for extra damage.
Yeah.
Samus can also do a bat throw up jab, which Typo isn't doing for the strategy.
Yeah, I was never good at it.
Is that harder? Is that different from Peaches?
Oh, he just did it.
Yeah. I just don't know what the strat is.
So it does less damage than a bat drop, but because of stale moves, it ends up with more percent in the long run. Because, you know, if you're using down air, 8 times in a run, it's going to get pretty stale by the end.
Right, I see.
Very nice. Tipper 247.
Yeah, so that's it. There's an interesting little intricacy there where you can change the timing of the last bat drop because you don't have to worry about doing another one. Like I did it like really really because normally that would make not able to do another bat drop, but because I'm trying to just pick it up and swing the bat, I was able to kind of just jank it out a little bit, which is what helped me get the time.
Yeah. All right, next is Link. Oh no, Zelda.
Oh,
yeah. So you're gonna switch controllers for this, is that right?
Yeah, I have to switch controllers because I also have to switch to Japanese mode.
Gimmer. His tag is spelled wrong. M-A-S-T-R.
Oh yeah.
Twitter.
It's like intentionally misspelled because when I was 15, I thought it'd be funny. I don't think it's funny anymore. But yeah, I need a controller that like for sure doesn't miss reverse neutral Bs.
So Shik and Falcon both have different bat swings than other characters. Theirs has a 2-hit thing that sends the sandbag vertically instead of horizontally. So because of that, while there are strategies that can still use bat swings to get high distances, it's not like the best way to get distance. So we're going to see Typo use Shik to rack up damage and then transform the Zelda and do a bat swing at Zelda.
It's like Ice versus Hungrybox.
I believe I was actually the first person to get a score of 2,000 feet using a combined Sheik Zelda strategy.
Let's go, Mike.
And it was just, I did 2 bat throw up jabs and then a bunch of needle bat drops, transform and swing. Very basic. The world record strategy held by Sin does a bunch of bat throw down aerial combos using the back wall, which the Typo's trying to do just one of them here because getting a lot of them in rapid succession is difficult.
Yeah, that's okay.
And then while the bag's coming back from the back wall, he transforms and then does a bat swing.
Yeah, the needles, actually, the needle bat drops aren't really the strat, to be honest. Just because the needle does so little damage. And it also falls victim to stale mutes.
Yeah. So he's trying to do a back throw down forward air. He's missing the forward air.
Forward air, okay. Nice.
Oh, he got it. Got it.
Whoa!
Let's go.
That was a weak kick to kind of reset
So that was
him?
a weak bear in order to stop the momentum, and it actually puts it in a perfect aerial tipper position.
Oh my god, I was not expecting that.
Oh, and see, you put it in meter mode for the strategy as well, because this strategy does not work with the NTSC platform, or the matter to the feet platform.
It's too small?
Yeah, it's too small.
It's too small. The sandbag returns that too high up because the back wall wasn't far back enough.
I'm very unimpressed by Typo's speedrunning through the menu right now. I think
no.
he could be a little more.
Yeah, what is this?
I don't know. I don't know about this guy.
Yeah, we're not doing target
Mike,
tests today.
you're up. He's out.
I can still do a few of these strategies.
So yeah, this should be interesting.
Link is definitely like the most pleasing strategy to look at, in my opinion. Use the back wall twice.
Oh, we got some donations, but I do want to get through this run because this is my favorite run of all time. I love.
So that down tilt is supposed to spike the sandbag.
You guys can read donations. This might be a bit.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Anonymous donated $5. Thank you very much. And then we also got DB as well. $10 donation says, "Love Smash and a great charity. That's all I need. Also, great commentary for the home run contest. This is amazing. Let's go, Mike."
Thank you very much, DB. So he uses the time that the sandbag is coming back from the back wall to throw a boomerang. And that lets him do a bat drop up air without it hitting the sandbag off the platform because it goes into the boomerang.
There we go.
Bat throw down neutral air, but he got a bad hit of neutral air. You got to get the end of the foot does more knockback than the middle of it.
Yeah, I mean, that run was still salvageable, but I did a bad drop arrow.
Yeah, I think he meant for a boomerang.
After that part, you're going to see Typo throw a boomerang to the up and right, and then throw the bat down to the sandbag as it's returning. It hits the boomerang,
why do you gotta spoil
and
it?
then bounces back towards him.
Why are you going to spoil it?
Because I want to explain the backwards momentum thing. So we said that aerial hits are almost always better than grounded hits, and Link is the exception. Because in Link's strategy, the returning boomerang makes it so the bag is moving slightly to the left when you hit it, and that reduces the overall knockback of the bat swing.
Yeah!
Got it.
Yes! Yes!
Oh, yeah, that was really good percent, too. Yeah.
Oh, I love that. This is just like one of the first things I've ever seen from Melee.
The cool thing
Bomb
is,
Soldier and this.
That's a strategy that I've tried to do so many times, I've never been able to do it.
Can you just do that again? Can you just like
well,
do
you know
that
what's
again
funny?
for me?
The funny thing is that actually, Young Link, I'm going to be using the exact same strategy.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So you're going to see it again.
Pretty well, not almost the exact same
I
strategy.
knew that. That was like a lead into the next run. You know, it's called a setup.
Yeah. Also, I'm doing the pivot grab because it's sick.
Yeah, pivot item grab.
It's like a pivot jab.
Sick.
Because normally Link has to, or Young Link has to like turn around for a really long time before he grabs the bat. It doesn't really matter for the run, but
It's just faster, and it's cool.
yeah, exactly.
So Young Link's boomerang has a different property where it doesn't give the sandbag backers momentum after it hits it. So Young Link gets the benefit of the aerial tipper because it has no leftwards knock or speed when it's hit. Well, Link does, so it makes the bag travel very slightly slower as it's flying.
I see.
Yeah, I gave up on the pivot back grab.
Is it not necessary? It's just
It's not necessary and it's less consistent. Yeah, Young Link's, the beginning of Young Link's is a lot more difficult, but the ending is a little bit easier.
These strategies were the world record strategies for like over 10 years, and it took until only a few years ago for someone to find a better strategy for both these characters. But those strategies are crazy difficult, and we won't be seeing them today, unfortunately.
Yeah, I was the first person to do it with Link with a different strategy, and then Sin did it with Young Link a couple years
What's funny
later.
is on the forums, people have theory crafted so much about what a better Link strategy might be. They're like, oh, like throw the boomerang and then also throw a bomb and do bat throw into boomerang and bomb. And just all sorts of crazy things that sounded cool on paper, but like just didn't end up working in the end.
I mean, like this strategy, like what we're like, this is stupid. Like this is actually, this just looks really stupid. But I don't know.
So yeah, he does a bat drop fair instead of the bat throw down neutral air because Young Link's neutral air is too strong to do the same strategy. Like the bag will return it too high up to do the bat throw down at the end. And that should be a completion.
Yes.
Let's go. Yeah, actually I did the up throw for that one.
That was an up throw? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was feeling myself. Normally I actually do this with forward throw just because like it's a little bit more consistent or it's like more comfortable for me to do. But just usually depends. Like I have to make a couple calls as the bat is coming back to see like, okay, where am I going to be and what do I have to do? And you also have to be clutch.
Was that up throw, was that like optimal? Does it do more damage?
Down throw
does the most damage, followed by up throw, followed by forward throw.
Okay.
So the world record strategy here uses 6 of these bat drops. That's very, very tight in time and difficult. So we're going to do 5. And then this is going to end with a charged side B instead of a tipper.
Oh, that's it.
That is it, yeah.
Yep, it's it.
38%.
39.
39. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's always 1% less.
There's one interesting thing about Pichu's side B, which is there's a difference between doing a smash hit and a tilt side B.
Really?
The tilt one takes longer to charge.
Oh.
Other than that, it's exactly the same.
Are you really?
The tilt side B takes 3.3 seconds to charge. The smash side B takes 3 seconds to charge.
That's crazy. I probably have destroyed a couple runs because of that.
Yeah, I'm sure you have. Pikachu, similar strategy, except Pikachu's side B is not strong enough to be stronger than the bat.
Yeah, I hate Pikachu. Like, Pikachu is the worst for home run contests because the L cancel for the down air bat drops is just, like, it's really hard.
Yeah, I struggle with it too. For some reason, the timing of getting the L cancel with the double hit down air is just really hard. I don't know why it does this.
It's like slightly later, right?
Yeah.
Or something.
It's either slightly later or like slightly earlier than you would expect. I don't really know which one.
Oh.
Yeah, missed the L cancel there, I think.
Yeah. Well, I also didn't get as many hits as I needed.
Ah, I see. 2 hits.
Yeah, you need 2 hits, definitely, because the first one is the most powerful. So if you, like, miss that first one...
Okay. Yeah, it's just, you know, alternating the side bat drops until the end, then you do a tipper.
Yeah, and the thing that's really difficult about this is that, so in home run contests, you have to stick jump almost every single bat drop because you want to jump on frame 1. So you have to, like, be able to control your aerial drift while you're doing, like, all this crazy stuff.
Yeah, so you can buffer jumps with the stick. So that's how you always get a frame-perfect jump after a bat drop is to do a stick jump.
Yeah,
there's like a 3-frame buffer?
The 3-frame buffer, yeah.
Yeah,
I see.
It's funny because I very rarely use stick jump in like competitive like versus mode and stuff, but you really just have to learn how to do it in order to be good at home run contests. Like that was the last thing before I got like up to like the top, I think like 3 or 4 in the world was when I started doing stick jumps. So Puff is pretty cool.
So he's going to be doing an old strategy for 4,000 feet, which involves only 1 or 2 back. I think it's 2 back wall hits. Oh no, it's 1. Okay. Oh, so it ends with a bat drop rest. The world record strategy uses the back wall numerous times. It's doing a slightly easier one.
It was like the same frame, I think.
Yeah, it's bat drop, back air, and then bat drop rest at the end.
Yeah, and there's some weird aerial drift stuff you have to do at the end, too. You have to, like, jump backwards in order to get, like, that turnaround, and then you have to, like, drift in order to get the rest.
Yeah. Oh, wrong direction.
I actually missed my L cancel on the.
I noticed that.
Yeah. It's really hard because it's like you have to. It's a delayed one for sure. So one cool thing about Puff's drill is that normally it doesn't work in a bat drop unless the sandbag is on the edge. There we go.
Oh, all
Nice,
right.
very nice.
Unless it's at the edge, why is that?
I actually
don't know.
I don't know the technical reason why.
Yeah.
It just.
It has to do with the fact that the edge is slanted. You'll see it on the next one. It's like a little bit
It's like it's
slanted.
pushing it into the slant or something, but the
Yeah.
slant's canceling out the horizontal component of the knockback.
That's a pretty good score for Puff. I wasn't like planning on getting 4,000.
Yeah, 4,000 is like a very maxed version of the strategy.
All right, so Mewtwo is like has the hardest bat drops in the game.
So Mewtwo is the only character that uses jump, catch, jump, double jump, cancel, bat drops. I cannot do this for my life, and I'm amazed that he can do it in a speed run. That's really insane to me. So the input is jump, Z, and then jump, Z, down air, all within like, I don't know, 3 frames or something.
Yeah,
Because
maybe not 3 frames.
I see.
Because you have to
Yeah.
double jump cancel like the lowest possible height.
This was actually Mewtwo was the first character that ever got a world record with.
Yeah, because so few people can do this bat drop. That the world record was very unoptimized for a long time.
Yeah. In fact, even when I got it, it was still unoptimized. Oh, yeah. It's like I'm only building in 3 of these bat drops into my strategy, just
Yeah.
so I can help with consistency. But it's still going to be pretty tough.
Yeah, the world record strategy, you just do straight jump, catch, jump, double jump, cancel, bat drops the
Yeah.
whole time. It's like 9 of them in a row. Crazy difficult, so he's doing a slightly simplified version that only uses 3 of them.
Yes.
So with home run contests, like how solved is it? Because like there might be a lot of strategies out there where like if we had TAS, we could do it and it's
The meta is deader than tic-tac-toe, to be honest. The TAS strats are really cool, but the thing is that they rely heavily on things that are like really actually impossible, like phantom hits, where you have like the bat gets a phantom hit and then a regular hit. It's really weird.
That and then also edge cancel bat drops, where you cancel by sliding off the edge, which are impractical for a real-time run.
Also, well, the guy who holds all of the TAS world records, every single one of them, he is the same guy who made the advanced how to play video.
Yeah, and that's
Wok?
Wok.
Yeah.
that's a name that I haven't heard in a very long time.
Wok was a stadium player, and he did a lot of home run contests back in the day.
Yeah, I think he was actually either the 3rd or the 4th person, or I don't remember. It was like he was the person after me to get 120,000, and then no one else since then I think has.
Yeah.
But there's some Japanese players that are very close.
Oh,
so
yeah,
close.
he has got
Yeah.
one more of those.
Yeah, and the rest of the strat is like way easier.
Yeah, I think we need a couple donations.
Yeah, I think
while I
so.
saw this. So $10 from Anonymous. He reads, broke college kid giving to the kids. Thank you very much. And
I can do that one if you like. That makes more
Sure,
sense.
sure.
Fendrick Lamar,
Yo.
Fendrick, says, happy birthday, Nintendo. $25 donation.
Nice.
Thank you very much, Fendi.
So,
And yes, today is my birthday.
Happy birthday.
happy
Thanks.
birthday.
Oh boy, that was awkward.
Dude, man, it's like, I don't even know how to feel because, like, on one hand, I'm like kind of discouraged by seeing this, but at the same time, I'm also very, very, very inspired to like actually try this. I think I might try
It's
this.
so cool. It's just so unbelievably technical.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's
It's like I actually home run contest is actually like super bad for my versus mode technique because I have to be perfect all the time. Whereas in versus mode, I think it's a lot more important to focus on things like consistency and like keeping your tech skill like intuitive, so you can just use it whenever you need it.
Getting reads on your opponents.
That
And
helps too.
Oftentimes, it's not
Yeah.
optimal, right?
Yeah, oftentimes they're not sandbags.
Yeah. They're not charging at you.
Oh, this is really like I actually wasn't intending on Mewtwo being this difficult, even though the bat drops are the hardest in the game. Like I was expecting to have gotten a record by now. I might simplify the strat. I think I'm gonna do that.
oh wait.
Oh yeah,
okay.
I'm just gonna do 2 of the complicated ones because I think I'll be able to get 100K if this gives me time to go back to Ices.
Yeah, you were definitely missing like 5K on ICs
Yeah.
that you could make up.
What's the time right now?
We're at 48 minutes.
Oh yeah, I'm sunk, but it's cool.
48-30.
Yeah. All right, well whatever. Throw me in the pool.
You have plenty of time.
I just need 2 of these guys.
For the longest time, the world record strategy was just do jump, jump, catch, double jump, bat drops.
Yeah.
No double jump cancel. And then people discovered that you can do single jump bat drop downers, which are also extremely difficult. But they don't do nearly as much damage as the double jump cancel ones because of spacing. Oh, okay.
There we go.
Oh!
That's a pivot.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Is there a reason you didn't throw a jab in at the end?
I was kind of just got scared.
Just wanted to score? Okay.
I got scared.
Fair enough.
Oh, man.
Usually you end Mewtwo runs with jab or a side B and then jab, or even the double jab.
Yeah, that's a really bad score, but whatever. Hopefully I'll just be able to come back to it.
All right, so this is the biggest RNG.
Oh, I see Gamer nodding.
It's the biggest RNG run of home run contest because you got to get a bat drop 9 at the end. And earlier I said it's a 1 in 7 chance. That's because the way his side B works is you can't get one of the last 2 numbers. But
first 2.
No. In general, when you're using the Game Watch side B, you can't. One of the last 2 numbers that came up can't show up again.
Oh, really?
But but if it's the first time you're using Judgment ever in the match, you can't get a 1 or a 2. Like those are like kind of the preloaded, previously used numbers. So you can only get between 3 and 9.
Which is nice. Oh. Yeah, this is actually, my score of Game & Watch is actually 0.3 feet away from the world record.
And that's what we call a nudge.
Huh?
We call that a nudge when someone is like ahead of someone else by 0.3, which is also the minimum distance you can be between scores. It's because of the feet meter conversion.
I was trying to make up some percent by doing jump cancel.
What nudge actually means is if you push the bag slightly more to the right as you're doing the strategy, you'll just be a little farther to, before you hit the sandbag, which translates to like that slightly more distance. And bat drop 9. Oh. Okay, we got a bat drop 4. So he has to keep attempting this until he gets a 9.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Okay.
The side B or the 9 is so much stronger than the bat that you would not get even close to a good score with just using the bat.
Would we be able to get 100,000 just with the bat?
You could.
You mean?
I don't know why you would want to.
Or just like for the sake of a run or whatever. Like,
so
is that something
you mean with like all characters?
Yeah, like the goal right now is to get 100,000.
Yeah.
Right. If it came down to it, would you just like do a bat swing at the end, or just not even?
No, I would just do a different strat because the RNG is like not that really that bad. I'm just like actually screwing up the strat.
Like
I see.
The strategy itself is actually pretty easy.
Yeah.
Relative to other ones.
So I suck.
Because this also doesn't have a delayed fastball down air. It says jump, double Z, and down air fastball at the same time. Which makes it one of the easier ones to input. Fun fact, Game & Watch is the character I discovered the flying start with, which he's doing right here. He also did it with Pichu and Pikachu this run.
I was the person who did it with Pichu, though. I was the person who was the first person to do it.
Yeah, I only did it with Game & Watch, but then the idea got translated to other characters.
Oh,
Wait,
was that it?
Was that? I don't know.
I don't think it was a 9. We'll go back and we'll check the replay.
So the end is a double jump, bat drop, side B.
I have a question.
Yeah?
So when you Z-drop, when you reset the match, it resets Game Watch's hammer?
Yes.
Yes.
It does.
Alright. Interesting. Because
Yeah,
it
you
looks
don't
like
have
the stage doesn't reload, so I just thought that was interesting.
Oh, it does. I think so. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
So I wasn't sure.
Because Game & Watch, you have a lower chance of getting a number than you just got, or is there something like that?
Sorry, say that again?
So
I didn't even drop the bat.
So for Game & Watch, like let's say if you get a 7 on the next hammer, is there a less chance of getting a 7?
You can't get a 7 on the
You
next
just can't,
number.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't get any of the previous 2 numbers that have come up.
Previous 2.
And the default previous 2 numbers when you start the match is 1 and 2.
So that's why it's a 1 to 7 for
yeah,
the
that's
9,
why
right?
it's 1 to 7. You can only get between 3 and 9 the first time you use side B in a match.
Oh, come on.
So that's happening because he's pressing Z a little bit too early. So he's not at the same height as the bat yet, so he's getting an area instead of a catch.
I feel like Mewtwo King now. I'm tired of my hands hurt.
Is there like a rule you have to do it under an hour or something?
There was.
Oh, that's your personal goal, right?
That's
Yeah.
the stream goal. That is the stream goal. Okay.
Oh, no, I'm so mad.
So you're doing single jump bat drops. The world record strategy uses jump, jump, catch with an instant double jump. And it looks exactly the same. The only difference is position the bat is dropped. The Game & Watch's double jump makes it so that the bat is dropped slightly to the left, which makes it so that it drops on the side of the sandbag, which results in better spacing and 1% more per bat drop. And again, that's because the bat is falling a farther distance before it hits the sandbag, which increases the amount of damage it does.
This is like becoming like not like a run killer because there's really not much of a run to be killed, but if there was a run killer, this one and like Donkey Kong. This is really frustrating. Because like normally it's pretty automatic. Like normally for me it's just a matter of time of how many completions.
Okay, another 4. Just gotta get that 9.
That's better than what I was getting for the last like 10 minutes.
Yeah! Oh,
Another 4.
Another
Game
four.
4 is
Yeah, that's
every
four.
single time.
I really felt it that time. I really, really felt it.
Had he felt it?
I
No,
felt
no,
it.
this reminds me of there was the Zelda Ocarina of Time speedrun for AGDQ where you have to get like a Deku nut to come out of the, I don't know, whatever it is. And
Yeah.
the RNG was like really nuts. It took him like half an hour to get a Deku nut from the drop.
Yeah, and honestly, it's like Game & Watch is one of those characters where it poses an interesting challenge because you have to figure out when to blink. Because you don't want, like, normally you just do it during a break in the action, but this is like kind of, there's really no breaks.
Oh, it's so
Yeah,
fast.
I actually know what you're talking about. I never really thought of that before, but you're absolutely right. Like, if you blink at certain times, it's gonna you're gonna miss something, and it's gonna mess up your input.
So Duck would never be able to do this run.
Yeah. Another 4
4!
every single time.
Dude, 4's all day. Yeah, actually, it's kind of like that thing where it's like you are now breathing manually. By the way, chat, you're all now breathing manually. Just
God
saying.
damn it.
Don't do that, man.
Yeah.
That used to mess with me as a kid, man.
There's like the thing with like the position of your tongue in your mouth.
Yeah.
Stop.
All right.
Moving on up, though.
I believe. I'm a beer lever.
When I was doing my Peach score that I have now, I pulled the turnip 747 times. That was a 3.
Okay, so if this is bad, like imagine Peach now.
yeah.
Because you gotta pull a bomb.
Yeah, I wrote down on a sheet of paper a tally of every single time I pulled the turnip and it wasn't a bomb. So I counted 747.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
So a little off topic, but there's a strategy in Break the Targets for Peach where you want the second turnip to be a sword, which is the rare. It's not only is it the rarest item, but it has to be the second turnip is a sword. So the probability of that is ridiculous. And shout outs to Link Stark Arrows, who has gotten like 5 different completions with the sword strategy.
Really?
Or something like that, yeah.
Yeah. He was one of the people that I talked to a lot, like back in the day, like when I was in high school. Just because like he was always interested in like all sorts of one-player mode stuff.
Yeah, he has a lot of good stuff on his channel. He wasn't really much of a home run contest player. He's more into Break the Targets.
Yeah. I actually still talk to Wack. Or Walk, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but like we're actually like friends, despite having never met each other.
Do people pretty much focus on one or the other? Like, is it possible to actually split your attention among both?
Some people have. This guy goes by Marth 1, or he's also Tom R in the Chicago Smash community.
Yeah. They're like good, him and his brother, right?
Yeah, Tom R and Matt R. But Tom R, or aka Marth 1 in the stadium community, was, until Sing came around, by far the best home run contest player, and also one of the best Break the Targets players as well.
Okay.
I just want to be over with Game & Watch right now.
I don't think he has any more world records because Typo broke his last remaining one, which was Marth.
No, he's got Samus, I think.
Oh, he has Samus?
Let's do this.
Oh. Yeah,
Yeah, the
it's also-
RNG is a struggle here.
I need to give you my blessing.
That was an 8.
Some blessing. Gamer, I
I
don't
didn't
like
give
your
it to
haircut.
you.
At least it's not a 4, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I think we need some help here. We need to pull together a spirit bomb for Typo right now. He needs all the luck that we can get.
Is this gonna be it?
Oh.
3.
Oh,
yeah.
the worst. Negative.
Chat, what do we have?
Come on, chat. You let me
Come on,
down.
chat.
You gotta get those spirit
Yeah,
bombs.
chat. I want to see
Maybe-
a lot of give Typo your energy.
Right, exactly.
And
we
give
need a
St.
lot of
Jude's
that
your
right
money.
now.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Give St. Jude your money.
This run makes me sad because it makes me remember how you can always crouch cancel the second hit. Right down.
Oh, so there's technically an optimization available to game.
Yeah!
Oh, that was
I
an
heard the
8.
sound. I heard the sound.
Oh, wait, I was wrong before. The fire hit was a 6, not an 8.
Yeah,
8's the freeze.
I didn't want to.
But there's so Game & Watch's downer has a landing hitbox, and occasionally you'll get it to hit as a phantom hit, which does more damage. And theoretically, you could use phantom hit 2-hit down airs to improve the world record. But no one's ever gotten a run that both had that and a 9.
Yeah, I actually got a run once where I was 1% above the world record because of the phantom hit, and I was like so nervous at the end of it, and I like got like an 8 or something.
Yeah, that's another example of where a TAS strategy where optimization isn't really viable in real time because you can't get a phantom hit second hit down air like every time.
Right.
There actually are some phantom hit setups for home run contests, which you might see later after the run. Another 8. It's such a tease hearing the ping sound and having it not be a 9.
Yeah, this is like super tiring too, actually.
It's fast.
bad. Your
You
hands
can't
must be
blink.
done.
Your eyes are dry.
It's going to be the third one.
Yeah.
Knees weak, palms are sweaty.
Game
Right,
Watch
right.
has
Like literally, palms are definitely sweaty.
Game Watch has one of the faster bat drops in the game.
Yeah, they're really
especially
fast.
for a single jump. There's some characters that can do short hop bat drops.
Oh, because it drops really low below him? Is that why?
Yeah.
It's also because his downer comes out fast.
Okay.
Another 4.
Heck.
4. I wonder how many.
Yeah,
jumps
this is like
that's-
the worst luck. I'm pretty sure I've done it at least 10 times now.
Dude, I love how
the one
Typo like slightly rocks, like with the rhythm of the
Yeah,
back
no.
drops.
So
It's
like,
sick.
it's very
Yeah.
much a rhythmic thing. When I'm doing these strategies, I just hear the rhythm in my head of the bat
Yeah.
drops.
Yeah.
There's like kind of like a beat to it.
Dude, do you
get in a
ever like
flow.
do you ever get like in the zone, like in the HRC like matrix where you just like see everything, you feel the rhythm?
I definitely feel the rhythm when I play.
I don't.
Especially for a character like Game & Watch where it's just the same bat drop over and over and over. There's kind of like a tempo to it. I don't know. As a musician, like that always stands up.
Let's go.
There we go.
All
All
right.
right, this will go 5,500.
Yeah, something like that. Actually, what, on the topic of rhythm, so the way I use it is if I'm doing a strat that's like hard in time, I use the timer countdown to kind of gauge where I'm at. So if like a lot of times like single jump bat drops will coincide with like 5, 4, 3. So I use that to gauge it.
I noticed that with Samus particularly.
Yeah. I do
Samus
that.
and Game & Watch.
And
they
yeah, I
both
definitely-
have bat drops that coincide with timer.
I definitely do the Mewtwo King thing when I do the bat drops.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Next is Marth. Okay, so Marth is interesting because the PAL version has a different strategy because PAL Marth down air
down air.
hits straight down, whereas NTSC down air hits slightly to the right.
Right.
Also,
or the knockback is slightly to the right.
I just realized that I forgot to switch back to my original controller.
Oh, maybe that has something to do with the
Who
difficulties.
knows?
So for the longest time, the strategy for Marth consisted of alternating down air and first hit nair bat drops, and the methodology was that the down air would send the sandbag slightly to the right, but then the first hit neutral air hits it back to the left, so it kind of hits it back and forth. But then eventually we discovered we can work some uppers into it, and the latest innovation was doing this weak hit upper that Type was doing,
I see.
which
So
it's
is
just
Marth?
because first hit nair is really weak. It really does any damage.
Yeah.
So the
Right,
less of
right.
those you do, the more damage you get out
Yeah,
of it.
it's really all about mitigating skill moves. That's
Type
pretty
of-
much
do you need meter mode for this strategy?
No.
No. Okay. So for a long time, the world record strategy for Marth required meter mode because the platform is longer, and the last bat drop down air won't send the bag off the side of the platform. But because of this third bat drop up air sending it to the left, there's now enough space to not put it in meter mode.
So, with Roy, can you just do any aerial?
What was that?
Instead of with Roy, can you just do any aerial?
No. You gotta use you have to use down air. You got to use a spike.
Yeah, you have to use the spike hitbox. Or up air.
Yeah, you can alternate.
And the world record strat uses a fair as well for the back wall.
That was all me, by the way. That was like 100% Typo idea. That was a really good
the PAL strategy for this uses short hop backdrop downers. I think like 10 of them. But NEC one, you can't do that. So
yeah,
it's a single jump backdrop downers.
The Game & Watch kind of threw my rhythm off a little bit. Yeah.
Well, it's like you're getting a little tired of double tapping Z.
Yeah, I am.
It's actually very tiring. The double tap Z this many times. That should be it.
Oh! All right, that's a weird hit.
I think it was a mid hit, right?
Yeah, that was a close hit.
That was a close hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's over 3,000, so whatever.
Yeah.
It's not worth going back. Man, I was actually trying to do it.
It's still better than my personal score.
Oh, actually, that might have been a mid hit. I think it might have been a mid hit.
That was a mid, yeah. A close hit would have gotten closer to 3,000.
Maybe. Who knows? All right, so now for Roy, I'm going to go back to Needles mode.
Okay, so Roy has a really interesting peculiarity about his neutral B. So his charge neutral B is stronger than the bat by a lot. It's like one of the. It's probably the strongest individual move in the game besides like Game & Watch Bucket and Roy's counter.
Is this one where like you want to do like the slightly weak hit, like not the explosion?
So Roy's side B or Roy's charge B, if it normally does 50%, but if it's
50%?
Yeah, 50% full charge with the explosion. And he does 10% to himself too. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, I do.
I always found that kind of funny that he hits himself for 10%. But if you do it one frame under full charge, it does 41%, and it's actually significantly stronger than the full charge.
One frame, so that's the timing that we're going
only
for?
one frame. No. So that's not speedrun viable. So he's gonna just get the full charge anyway.
Oh, okay.
Most people, I believe, when they go for the 41%, they hope that the time runs out on that exact frame. That's what I did for my run.
That's what I did too. Yeah, because my strat was like really hard with time.
If it's 2 frames under full charge, it's 36%, and that's way weaker. So it's literally a 1-frame window to get the optimal flare blade.
Yeah, my catch drops are definitely suffering right now.
That sounds more RNG than Game & Watch's.
That's actually probably the most RNG thing.
Okay,
even though
1 frame, that's like absurdly tight.
Because you're also timing that 1 frame after 4 seconds of charge.
Yeah, that's
you
crazy.
Can you do that? You can't do that.
No
right?
one can calculate that 1 frame window.
Well, you just can't calculate if you got it until afterwards, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you'll see if you got it.
So you have to do 6 seconds of perfect.
4.
No, I'm saying before the actual neutral B.
Before neutral B, you have to do all the bat drops.
Six,
It's 6 bat drops.
Yeah.
The last one, are you doing the bat drop up air at the end?
Yeah.
Bat drop up air because down air becomes pretty stale after doing 5 bat drops, so the up air ends up just getting a little more %.
Yeah.
And Roy's up air is weak enough that it won't send the bag off the platform.
I'm really. This is. I probably shouldn't have done Roy at the end.
If you notice, he put the bag or the track back in meter mode because the bat drop up air will have the bag fall off the platform if it's in feet.
Yeah. Honestly, the other reason why I like to do the up air at the end is because, like, I don't want to have to do a bat drop down air as the last one of the strat because it's going to be harder to do consistently.
And the reason is because the up air sends to the right, so you can jump to the right while charging your neutral B. But if the last bat drops a down air, you gotta do a jump and then turn around in place while in the air, charge B, which is a little bit harder to do.
I see, because you're already like turning to the right.
Yeah.
This is really frustrating.
I can tell Typo's starting to get a little tired. He's missing his drop a lot of the time. It's really taxing the double tap Z that many times.
Oh, I missed a jump. 3-frame buffer my butt.
And Roy can also do both jump catch and single jump bat drop down airs. The single jump bat drop does more damage because the bat is higher when you drop it. But the jump catch is faster.
Yeah, I'm going to start doing all jump catch.
So that was supposed to be an up air. The up air didn't connect. Something I haven't pointed out yet, I don't know if it'll come up with the Roy strategy, but sometimes the sandbag flips on its head after you do a backdrop. Oh, wait. Okay, he got to 50%.
Yeah, I actually almost thought it was going to be a 41%. It's like you have to start charging the neutral B just slightly after the announcer says 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, I don't know if it's going to get me over 100K, but we'll see.
Well, if not, we'll optimize another character.
Yeah, definitely going to just optimize Ices. So this is like 55 or 5400, I think.
Trying to do the conversion in my head. So what is 3.2808?
Yeah,
times the meter score. That gives you feet, something like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll find out.
So I didn't finish my train of thought before. Let's see if it's 100K.
Oh, it's so close.
Oh. Okay, so he has to improve one character.
Okay.
What's funny is, like, you know, if he got 1% more on any character, or if one of those mid hits was a tipper, this would have been 100K.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do like Marth, I guess.
You can try to show someone off, like
I just want to see Link again. That's just me. I don't know. You got a pretty good run on
Link
that.
was like really good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do Marth actually.
Okay, cool. So see how the sandbag turned around there? It was on its head. That's usually an indication of a poorly maxed bat drop. It's usually because the bat was dropped lower than you expected, and then your aerial hits slightly. Oh, that's slightly missed.
What a
your
whiff.
aerial happens like slightly after the bat hit, a little later than usual, and that makes the bag flip on its head.
Right.
Yeah, that's actually like for world record attempts, that's actually becomes RNG, especially for characters like Falcon. It's pretty much a run killer.
And you notice how the sandbag has a slightly like slanted top that tilts towards you. So the left side of the sandbag is lower than the right side of the sandbag.
Oh, like it's actual like hurt box.
Yeah, its hitbox is lower, and because of that, dropping the bat on the left side with good spacing does more damage because it's lower. But when a sandbag is on its head, there's still a little bit of that slant, but it's like not quite as much.
What? Oh, I'm so mad.
So you can't max a bat drop as well with the sandbag on its head.
Interesting.
All right, I'm just gonna do the lame strat at the end and just walk up.
Yeah, so he's doing that wave dash thing, which is purely just him showing off. He doesn't have to do that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, shout-outs to my friend Dan. He's watching right now. He's a Marth player. He needs to come to more tournaments.
And also shout-outs to every former Stadium player or even someone who's still playing for watching this. That's slightly too far away. Not many of us still actively play home run contests or other stadium modes, but a lot of us remember all the time we put into it.
Yeah.
And it's actually a lot of good memories, you know, optimizing strategies and just chatting online. So it was a very tight-knit community for a long time.
I have I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, I have like over 2,000 hours of one-player mode recorded on my queue. And there we go.
What?
Okay.
Trying to get that elusive tipper.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
have.
If you take it one step too far forward to get a mid hit.
Yeah. Like I have 2,000 hours of one-player mode on my memory card, but I think that was after a remap, like a reset, because I'm pretty sure I spent more time than that when I was like 15. I'm honestly very, very surprised that I've played Homerun contests for as long as I have without developing tendonitis.
Do you have any hand problems?
No. There was like one weekend when I was like, oh man, my hands really hurt. But after I stopped playing, I just kind of like, I just like stopped playing for like a week and it was fine.
Well, I definitely think that, you know, having good controller technique goes a long way towards not developing injuries. You know, not being tense, having good posture. And
Yeah.
I think it's a sign that you have really good controller technique. The fact that you don't have any hand issues.
It's just that I got lucky genes.
I mean, do you stretch? Do you warm up? Do you take breaks?
Nope.
Let's just say that you do.
I think Armada says the same thing, where he's like, I don't really do much because I don't need to. I do recommend it though.
What?
The thing is, well, the other thing that's really difficult is that if I go a little bit too far, I'm actually not going to be in range to grab the bat. So that's what I'm trying to, like, that's why I'm really trying to space it out.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be a lot easier.
Watch the next one be a Phantom.
I have gotten a Phantom hit.
Phantom tippers are really infuriating.
I haven't gotten one in a run that was like for a personal best. But one time I was just recording a random strategy, and I got a Phantom hit with Samus. I uploaded it to YouTube, and everyone was like, I would be so mad. I'm so upset that it even happened. But it wasn't like for a PB or anything, so I didn't care.
Yeah. All right, this is going to be it. This is going to be it.
There we go. All right,
okay.
Woohoo!
All right, well, let's see if maybe it was a mid hit. I don't know. But
I think that was a tipper. It's a little hard to tell sometimes. The three bat hitboxes, the tipper, the mid hit, and the close hit, are all really close together.
There we go. Okay.
Wait,
I think that's
that
gotta be
That
it.
has to be it, yeah.
That has to be
enough?
it.
I
We did
forget.
extra like 17 feet.
Let's see.
Yes. Let's go.
Hey, all right.
114.
All right, I'm gonna take a selfie. I have to take a selfie
Okay.
with the screen. Wait, can you put the overlay back to the score so I can take a selfie?
After the selfie, Typo has a few more things to show off. We have some extra time here. So that's really impressive. The first person to get 100,000 feet was a guy who went by Prince Titus. I think it was in 2003 that he got it, or 2004, something like that. Since then, there's probably like 50 or so people who have broken 100,000 feet.
What about you, Nintendo?
I have 111,000.
Oh,
I think that's like top 30 in the world. I don't quite remember. It's been a while since I looked at the standings.
So, and that's also like it's not like a timed like.
No, this is
run,
just
right?
like
It's all your personal best on
all
all
our
of your
personal best
characters.
scores just added up. It's worth noting that people with the original version of the game 1.0 can't get 100K because the track stops recording distance at 4,556.9.
Right. So for you, are all of your records on like a single memory card? Is that like
Yes.
something that like?
I actually still have my original save data from 2002.
All right, you guys want to
and it
glitch
has
out the
all
game?
my. Okay, sure, let's glitch it out. So, so I think Typo's gonna try to go over the limit now.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
to demonstrate.
Actually, is there any other stress I want to do beforehand? Though?
Peach Phantom.
Is it in meters mode?
Meters mode.
Yeah.
So there's a way to guarantee phantom hit down smashes with Peach.
What?
It's a really simple setup, and it only works in meter mode of home run contest.
Yeah.
So he's gonna knock the bag down on its side without moving it horizontally, and then roll from the left edge. And then it goes right. There we go. It's just perfectly in phantom position. It's not actually a good strategy. See, he only got 140 damage.
Did you see the pivot?
I missed the pivot.
I was looking at Mike.
I did a little baby pivot F smash.
But a good beginner Peach strategy is
Yeah.
just do that and then pull a bomb.
Yeah.
It's really easy to be consistent with.
And there is, like, theoretically speaking, you could just walk up to the bat and just, like, start down smashing. But that's really, really difficult to do. And then on top of that, you have, like, a 1 in 384 chance to get the bomb, so that's not fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's break this game. Let's do it.
So as I said before, the physical track ends. Oh, freeze glitch first try.
Yeah, this looks really strong.
The physical track ends
Wait.
at 11,347.2.
Yep.
If you go beyond that, the bag will fall through the floor and the game will freeze. And because of the freeze glitch, Ice Climbers can get enough damage to break that limit.
Yeah, and Ganondorf can go over it too,
Yeah,
but not as it's like way harder. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna try it. Ooh, I'm not gonna have time.
So the amount of pummels that Nana does before doing a throw is also random. So if Nana pummels too many times, you're just not going to have time to finish the strategy.
What? I never missed that. Gosh.
So that was a missed time side B.
Yeah.
Because the freeze glitch should be guaranteed if you time the side B correctly.
How long is the window? I feel like it's really easy.
I don't know what the window is, but I agree that it's pretty easy. I can get it every time.
Yeah, it's like probably over 3 frames, I'm guessing.
Now the freeze glitch doesn't exist in the PAL version. So for those in the PAL version, they got to do a much different strategy than this. It's actually a technique I developed where you do desync bat throws and fairs. So you throw the bat, and then Nana does a fair at the same time, and it spikes it.
Is that a thing? Like, you know how for some games you have like different versions of like a run. Like, is that like doing PAL like something that's considered competitive as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, there are PAL players, and they're like a different category.
Right.
Because even for characters that can do the same strategies, the platform's a different size.
Also, different characters, or a lot of characters have different aerial drift in PAL. So,
Really?
Yeah, I think like Marth does, right?
Marth does.
Well,
I
yeah.
didn't know that, actually.
On like Mario too, I think.
Yeah, and the stuff like Yoshi's down air is weaker.
Right.
Ganon's down air is weaker. Also, I believe the track limit is shorter by like 1 meter in meter mode. It's like 11.345.2 instead of 11.3.7.
Okay, so that's small. That's like less than 1%.
Nope, I missed my last bad throw.
11.34.
No,
oh,
it's like a 2-foot difference, so it's like less than a meter.
Yeah.
How long's the track?
The
Or no, sorry, the
graphics.
platform.
I don't know in like game distance how long the platform is.
Oh, okay.
I just know it's slightly longer in meters.
This is a difficult. The timing for this is actually like really, really hard because the rhythm that you have to use for the throws is actually way different than the thing you see on the screen.
Yeah, so again, he's doing alternating bat throws between Popo and Nana. The input for that is up Z, A, up Z, A. The first up Z will also, in addition to making Popo throw the bat, will make Nana grab it. And then during the lag of Popo's bat throw animation, you input up Z again. And that's for Nana.
I keep missing the last one.
And then you press A to have Popo grab the bat, and then you do it again.
Sounds crazy.
At the end, what you do is you give Nana the bat. So you do one up Z, and then you turn around, and then you do bat throw down. And because Nana has the bat and Nana acts later, the Z input will go to Popo first, and that Z input will make him grab the bat. And then Nana throws the bat into it right after, and that unfreezes it.
I'm not going to lie, I was not able to follow that at all.
Yeah.
But I will definitely look into it because this is a run that I've always wanted to be able to do. Like this, oh my god, that just looks so sick. But it sounds really hard.
I actually think this is one of the easier
There we
ones
go.
to do.
All right,
Okay.
so yeah, that will definitely glitch it out. For sure.
Typo, I want to be like you one day.
Oh, so also,
gonna practice this.
so the score display only shows up to 9999.9,
Yeah.
but it will record scores higher than that,
Mhm.
as long as it can go back to the character select screen.
Yeah.
Obviously, if it goes past the track limit, it can never get to the character select screen because the game will freeze.
Yeah.
So
Right about.
It's going to look really weird very soon as well.
Yeah, it's gonna be super sick.
Super strange. Oh.
So you should reset so that the game doesn't actually
Yeah,
freeze.
I'm not gonna like make Gamer restart this, but yeah, that's it. All right, so cool.
What's funny is that the signs on the track still have increasing distance.
Yeah.
Like it passed at like 13,000 or something, but the track can never actually, or the sandbag can never land on the track there.
Yeah.
Dude, the poor developers, they
How about
You know?
Sheik?
I have a request.
Yeah.
Can we get an optimized game?
Optimized game one. That was optimized. Gosh.
No, Typo, do the Sheik strategy.
Did I not do it?
Not the Sheik only one.
Oh yeah. You
So-
do it in meters or in feet, right?
And feet. So first, show them what the bat swing looks like.
Oh yeah.
So the reason why Sheik can't do a normal strategy is because of that. Her bat swing hits the sandbag straight up. So what you can do is you can give the sandbag horizontal momentum or velocity before hitting it with the bat.
Oh.
bro.
So by using a fair to hit it to the back wall, you can get that horizontal velocity.
Let me practice
and
this.
then it translates to the.
Oh, I have to go forward.
Oh,
right?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Captain Falcon also has a really similar bat swing, but he has Falcon Punch.
Well, full disclosure, I learned the strat today because like I've never really done.
I taught him the strategy last night because this is the strategy I like to use to show off.
Oh!
You got to swing to the left.
All right, yeah. I'm so used to it because like I saw Sin do it in his other one, but it's at such higher percent that you just can't do it.
He also accidentally demonstrated what a no ping hit is, where you hit with the handle instead of the rest of the bat. It makes a smack sound instead of the ping. With Sheik, it doesn't really do anything. With other characters, a no ping hit is stronger than the tipper up until like 150 before the bat swing-ish, something like that.
Dude, who is Sin? Like,
Sin is a crazy Japanese player who is also an extremely talented pianist.
Yeah, absolutely.
really?
Yeah, he has a lot of arrangements of like, I think like Beat Mania songs or something on his now erased YouTube channel.
Oh,
So
no.
sad. And he also has recordings of some very, very technical piano pieces, like Rachmaninoff preludes and stuff.
I didn't know that.
He has some like really technical pieces.
Oh, yeah, I mean, he's got a lot of technical strats too.
Yeah, so shout outs to Sin.
Shout
Cool.
out to Sin.
Imagine if he's watching this somewhere. That'd be
Yeah,
so
he's
cool.
not.
Like no one's heard from him in years now.
Yeah, he
That's why we need Typo to bring him back.
Yeah, actually, for a while, Sin had, I think it was 22 out of the 25 available world records. And at this point, he now only holds 13. So I just had to get one more.
USA.
That should be it.
Oh, there it is.
Oh!
That's pretty cool. Yeah. And so the weird thing is that it travels so slowly, but it's so high in the air that you actually still get like a decent score.
Yeah, this will go like 2,000, I think.
Oh, okay.
I really wish we could, what if we could, like pan the camera upwards so we
Yeah,
can
right?
see the sandbag travel down. I
You
think
can
that'd
do
be
that
really
with
cool.
using AR. You can do that.
Right.
Is
Yeah.
there an invisible ceiling, or does it just go up forever?
It goes up forever. There's
That's
no
awesome.
invisible ceiling.
I mean, but do we know that?
They probably, yeah,
I
you could
mean,
do
probably
we
just
know
zoom
that?
out.
Okay,
Because the track runs out of distance. The sandbag goes into
All right,
the ground.
I suppose you can do like Ganon stomp at like 999 and see what happens, but I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that there is no.
Because I was wondering if it's like Hyrule where it just like
Invisible
floats
ceiling.
forever on
Yeah.
an invisible ceiling, or if it just
Oh, that
keeps
thing.
going.
Yeah. So what do you guys want to do? Do I
Donkey
try
Kong.
Yoshi? Do I have time?
Do you want to try
We have-
Yoshi,
how much time do we
Yoshi
have?
blindfolded?
We have like 20 minutes.
Yoshi blindfolded?
Blindfolded?
Okay,
Is
this
that
could
a
be
thing?
unreal. This could be really bad, but I'm gonna try to do
he's
Yoshi.
he's gonna turn around and not look at the screen.
This could really suck, but
Let's try it. Let's see it.
and it also would help to have my controller still plugged in.
So, really quick, read off a few donations. This
Sure.
one's actually really nice. Tick Tick Boom. I want this $10 to go to my homie Mike Hayes. I'm a childhood cancer survivor myself and shouldn't be alive today. I can't wait to come next year, and I want to do my Ocarina of Time any percent speedrun to raise money for the kids, as like so many did for me. Heart. Very, very sweet. And
Nintendo, can you at least tell me what I'm doing wrong?
Okay, okay. Wait,
Close.
You pressed
Yeah.
Z too early.
You're an air.
Yeah. Well, I think once I get into the rhythm, it's just a matter of being consistent. But it's the beginning that's really hard.
I think you're dropping the bat too early in the, for
Yeah,
the
you're
first
right.
bat drop.
yeah.
You're right. Okay.
So he can't look at the he doesn't have the visual cue of the ready bar going down when he's
Yeah.
turning away from the screen.
Oh, that's a good point.
So that's why he's like just jabbing. Is he's trying to turn around and grab the bat too early.
Yeah, I'm still dropping it too early.
Oh,
Yeah.
wrong side.
Yeah, just delay it like half a second or a quarter of a second.
Or like an eighth of a second.
You're ending up on the right side of the sandbag.
There we go.
Oh, so close.
So the fact that you can do this not looking at the screen just demonstrates how much of a rhythm-based thing this is.
Yeah,
Right,
what happened there?
right.
We were talking earlier about how like kind of feel the groove and like get to the beat. Every character has their own like beat per se.
Yeah,
of-
because
of,
like
how their bat drops flow.
for a record, for a 10-second strategy, you only have like so many visual cues, right? A lot of the other things are just like preemptive timings that you just know in advance, right?
Yeah, I say that it's actually more. It's just as much like audio cues as visual cues.
Right. Which we're clearly seeing right now.
Yeah.
With the rhythm of the bat drops, with the rhythm of the jumps and everything.
No, but you definitely need a lot of visual. You need a lot of visual cues because, like, the spacing, you have to react to pretty much every single bat drop. There's a lot
I guess that's true.
Yeah, there's a lot of reactions.
Yeah, because sometimes the bat might be a little higher or lower.
Yeah,
as you're
exactly.
trying to grab it. And then if you want to optimize the strategy, got to be spaced at the right horizontal distance from the sandbag. Which
So you've done this a couple times, but you're drifting a little forward. There you go.
Yeah.
So slightly less drift forward.
I know you can get it. You're
I know I
close.
can. I've done it before.
You're getting,
I believe.
You're getting into the groove, at least. I think you're not fast falling soon enough. I think that's throwing you off.
Nice.
Oh, what did I do there? I
So-
didn't
so-
fast
so
a missed L
you're
cancel,
not
or?
fast falling soon enough, so you try to jump too early.
Yeah.
That's what's happening. That was a really good start.
Oh no, it was so close too. I have to go until 2.
At 2, he does a down air, short hop down air.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going for...
And I have to pray that the bat doesn't disappear.
By the way, I believe the common misconception is that Yoshi's down air does 44%. It actually could do more if he does it in the air.
Yeah.
Because he has more time to get a few more hits in. It's only a short hop down air that maxes at 44%.
What am I doing wrong?
You ended up on the right side of the sandbag.
Really?
Yeah, that happened 4 times in a row. There you go.
Yeah, I think I know
That
what
was
to do.
really good. Yep. So just like no drift to the right.
Was that better?
In terms of drift, yes, that was perfect.
Yeah, okay, I figured out what it is.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, that's really good.
So no running start pretty much in that case, right? He's gonna jump after his dash is over.
Yeah, just to make it a little easier on the positioning.
Yeah.
Because normally you gotta do like a running jump and then kind of hold back.
Yeah.
And then back drop and then do a forward air afterwards.
Man, I don't know if I can do this.
I believe. I'm Team Typo.
Team beer.
I'm Team Beer.
Team beer.
Team Beer.
Right side of sandbag again.
Again?
No,
Nope.
you were just too early trying to grab the bat.
I wonder if Typo, like, are his eyes open? Are they closed? Like, what is he
I can
doing?
close him. I'll try closing him.
That'd be so zen. He's playing Melee in his head.
Right side of the sandbag again.
Right side?
Yeah.
Right side.
Right side. I believe.
Yeah.
I still believe.
Right side. Right side again.
Right side. Sick. That was an air.
Okay.
That's a good demonstration of why we don't do bat drop down airs with Yoshi. It just doesn't do any damage relative to doing bat drop fair.
That was a strategy for a while, though, right? At some point, must have been.
Well, I mean, the very, very basic beginner home run contest strategy is just do a lot of short hop down airs with Yoshi.
Yeah.
Without the bat at all. You just do a bunch of short hop down airs and then just do a tipper at the end.
That's definitely what I did.
That's everyone's strategy for unlocking, what is it, Yoshi's Island or something?
yeah, pretty much.
I'm on the right side again.
There's something that unlocks it.
Or maybe it's a trophy. I forget if it's a trophy or a stage you get from getting, like, I think it's 1,400 feet.
Oh.
It's looking pretty grim for our hero.
We still have time.
I believe.
I believe. I feel like we're committed at this point. I really want to see it. I think you can do it.
Right
Yeah, that's
side.
right side. Yeah, I know what I'm doing wrong.
Nice.
Yeah, I think it's pretty ripped. Can't really do it.
How about we give you
All right.
10 more tries?
All right. I'm down for that.
Did it disappear?
No,
No. It's good. It's good. It's good.
The bat's still there.
Yes! Yes!
All right. So that's a solid 3,000.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right, we'll go for that. That's cool. Oh, is it close to 2? Yeah,
Close to
208.
the
All right.
208, yeah.
Sick. Awesome. All right, well, this has been a lot of fun.
So 3,000, not looking at the screen, that's pretty good.
See, all you needed was a little motivation. Right?
And also to lower my standards.
Yeah, so he ended up not doing backdrops all the way to the end. He just started doing down airs.
Yeah, here, let me show you what I was actually trying to do, because that'll take me like 6 seconds. Well, 10 at least.
Now do it with your feet. No?
I even had enough time to do.
Oh. I see.
It's always funny when you're trying to get that perfect tipper and you just
Yeah.
just space a little too far.
Yeah, Yoshi's down there is a really weird ending. Oh, there it is. There's the pivot again.
Yeah, that'll go 4,000. So the magic
Yeah.
number for 4,000 is 236% for
Yeah.
the hit.
For so it's for 3,000, it's 197, sometimes 196 depending on position.
196 nudged
Yeah.
really far
Yeah.
will get 3,000.
And then 4,000 is 236. 5,000 is 269, I think.
That sounds right.
Yeah, 269 Kappa. And then, yeah, other than that, like no other character has gotten 6,000 with just the bat swing. The closest has been with me with Yoshi, where if I get 1 more %, I think that would get 6,000. But I kind of have this strat maxed out. But anyway, it's been like a lot of fun. I think this is probably a good time to wrap it up, right? Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I'm really glad that I was able to do this, and I'm really glad that we were able to hopefully raise some money for St. Jude's. Do it for the kids. Definitely do it for the kids. But yeah, cool.
Yeah, awesome job, Typo.
Thanks,
yeah, that
man.
was a lot of fun.
Thanks.
Oh,
I
we got
appreciate
the
it, guys.
applause from the crowd. Let's
Yeah.
go.
I really do appreciate it. All right, pack this thing up.
Man, I actually just want to.
Just want to play home run contest.
Dude, I want to do that right now.
I can just show you some things right now.
Yeah?
There's
Okay.
a million setups here, right?
That's true. Yeah. Let's definitely go over it. I don't know what else to say. I mean, you said like there was a Discord for home run contest
There's a Discord for Stadium.
in general. So that includes like BTT?
I don't know the link off the top of my head. I don't know where it is, but if someone can just tweet it at me and I'll retweet it. But that's the best way to get in touch with the Stadium community at this point.
Oh, I feel like. Do you want to talk to Typo for a little bit, or?
Sure.
All right, Typo wants to do some shout-outs.
What's up, guys? So I just wanted to do like a real quick plug because so in addition to home run contest, I also do a lot of controller modding. So I'm actually doing it live at Smash the Record right here.
He did mine last night.
Yeah, I did his last night. I've done them for a lot of top players over the months that I've been doing it. And I do have an online waiting list if anybody's interested in getting things like shield drop mods, and that should be at HR Controllers. So if you send a message, we should be able to get back to you really quick. It's going to be tough to deal with the demand, but just be patient and we'll get to you. But yeah, that's all I just wanted to throw in that little.
Didn't you mod Mango's controller right before you won Big House?
No, I actually modded it directly after Big House.
Oh, after. Okay.
I did mod the controller that Mewtwo King used for Shine, and then I also modded the one that he played at Smash Summit too.
Okay.
And then yeah, so it's been a wild ride.
So you do shield drop mods. You also do like dashback.
I don't.
Directions?
Unfortunately, I don't. I'm not able to fix dashback because nobody's able to fix dashback. But basically, what I can do sometimes is hunt down a controller that does. So like if a top player really needs a controller, I can try to hunt one down for them. Like actually, this one might end up going to I think SUJ or something like that, but it's always up in the air because it's always a very individualized process of like whether or not they like the controller.
You also do like analogs or not, the analog trigger. Like resistance.
Yeah, I do lots
removal.
of mods to make the analog triggers feel nice and smooth and buttery. And I also do like a snapback mod where I try to make it so that the controller doesn't have problems with like reverse needles and reverse lasers and stuff like that.
Oh, that's what I meant before when I said dashback. Snapback,
Snapback and dashback, yeah. And I actually just released a controller guide, part 1 of my controller guide on Tuesday.
It's on Mail It On Me, right?
Yeah, it's on Twitter. It's pinned to my profile, my personal Twitter, which is @TIPOMASTR. And also, I actually just recently did I wanted to shout out Slingshot Esports because I just did an interview with somebody from that organization, and they're going to be putting out an article about it soon. But yeah, I'm just really excited about this stuff, and it was great to come up and do this in one of Orlando. But
Yeah, it's awesome to see you do it live too. Like these strategies, I've been trying to do them for a long time as well. And
yeah,
you did some strategies in like 2 tries that I still have not been able to ever do like once.
yeah, like the
And that's like super impressive to me.
like the Mario strat with the up air to match up
I've
fair.
never completed that strategy before.
Yeah, like it took me like hours and hours and hours to do it when I first started doing it. And eventually I just got to the point where like, well, when I was trying to go for like world record attempts, it was like, well, I'm just gonna have to do it every time, right? Otherwise, you're never gonna get consistency. But yeah, absolutely, I'm gonna sign off now. But it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure working with you. You know, I haven't seen Nintendo in a really, really long time. There's actually an ancient YouTube video of us playing.
Yeah, we played in tournament 10 years ago.
like 10 years ago, before he was good and before I, well,
it was like a
left Melee.
Smash-a-cur in New Jersey or
Yeah,
something like that.
it was nutty. But anyway, I'm gonna sign off. But yeah, absolutely.
All right, good job, Typo.
So we actually have a very special event coming up. Fendrick Lamar says happy birthday Nintendude, but I think we also have something for you right now.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
I have no idea what this is.
I do.
Record. I have absolutely no idea.
We got you a little something. I think it's really important to celebrate the people in our community. It is your birthday. I actually didn't know until Facebook told me. So wait. So I'm Team Mike. I love Mike. You've been around for so long, and you just taught me a lot about home run contests. I think you've taught a lot of people as well. So I don't know. I got a little help with that.
It's a carrot cake. I actually love carrot cake.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
I had some help from someone. I think you can guess who.
Oh.
So we have that. I also have a very, very special gift from me to you. It is a signed Boxer Zoo poster. I'm going to sign it right now. Just for you, Nintendo.
I've always wanted one of these on my wall.
I don't even have one yet.
I want to wake up to this in the morning. I just want to wake up and see it on my wall.
That's what I'm saying. Shout outs to Moxie for putting this together. Also helping the Smash community just with so much like art and promotion.
Sick.
Happy birthday,
Here
Mike.
it is. Thank you so much.
All right. Enough with the cheese. I think we can move on. No, but seriously.
Let's enjoy some cake.
Yeah, I'm really hungry, so I want to try some of that.
Okay.
Are you going to blow the candle? Wait, can I hold it?
I got to make a wish first.
You have to make a wish. Break 150,000 in home run contest? I don't know.
Is that even possible with TS?
Hey.
No, I don't. I think with TIS it's possible to break 150K.
All right. Do we have other people on deck? What's going on?
You guys can just cut the break. It's cool.
Cool.
All right, we're going to cut to a break.
Yep.
Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this as much as we did.
I had a ton of fun.
I did too. It was
I think Typo
awesome to
did.
share this with the world because I feel like I had so much like random knowledge that accumulated over years.
Just like waiting to tell the people.
There's so many like really obscure facts. And I was glad I was able to share at least some of them with you guys today.
Yeah, I really hope this catches on because like the stadium one-player stuff, like I've watched it for so long, but I felt like people either don't know about it or didn't really have like motivation to do it, right? And I hope it really picks up steam. I think this is a great start.
Yeah, I feel like it's something that the newer generation of Smashers hasn't been exposed to as much. You know, a lot of the older players, you know, when we played casually, we would like dabble around in these modes for fun and try to see what we can do, and then we'd find out about these really high-level strategies. But I'm not sure if the newer players have taken the time to dabble with that.
It's so like, okay, for me, I came in not really knowing anything, and I feel like, so it's like one of those things where the more you know, the less you feel like you know. So I feel like I actually know less about home run contests coming out of this than I started with. But I think that's a good thing. Let's definitely talk about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool. All right. Jump off. See you guys soon.
All right, peace, guys.
What is up, everybody? Don't forget to mash, jab, and crush that donate button right below the stream. This is a charity event. Main purpose is to entertain you guys with some awesome Smash stuff, speedrun stuff, while at the same time donating for the kids. St. Jude is a top 5 charity in the world, and they help children with childhood cancer with treatment, but also research. And since they started, they've dropped the fatality rate from 90% to somewhere around less than 20% in the last 30 to 40 years. So make sure and keep supporting, because we are winning. So click that button to smash the record right below the stream. There's also a part in the channel feed that just says donate here. Just smashtherecord.com. It has 3 different donation links. It's based on which stream you're watching, because you can push your donations to a goal. There's a bunch of different challenges and goals we have set there. These are not the milestones. The milestones get unlocked by the overall donations, but you can unlock certain goals if you donate in time. So make sure and check it out. We'll be right back with the Falco Round Robin.